I am Miss Misbah Nawaz from Army Public School and College, Sargodha, Kent. I am teaching mathematics in class 7th and this topic is related to week 8. Dear students, topic of week 8 is Introduction to Set. Dear students, objective. You will be able to recognize and describe a set, list and describe the elements of a set, recognize the number of elements in a set, recognize an empty set, recognize an equal set. Clear? My dear brilliant students, do you know that this theory of set was first developed by German mathematician Georg Cantor in 1845 to 1918. And this theory forms the basis of several fields of study like counting theory, relations and graph theory. Clear? Dear students, this word set is not new for you. In your daily life, use this word in so many times. Suppose dinner set, tea set, table set, sofa set. Clear? But in mathematics, we said or we defined as a set is a collection of well-defined and distinct objects. Do you know what is the meaning of well-defined? It means object assigned a unique value. Suppose if I said set of months start with the letter J. So obviously the month which start with the letter J has a unique value. The other word which I use is distinct. Distinct means any object in a set identified as being different from each other. Clear? Clear to all of you? Good. Now the object in a set are called elements or members of the set. We can say members or we can say elements. So all the objects, all the numerals present in a set are called the members or elements. And each member is said to belong to the set. Clear? And usually we denote capital letter to show the sets. And the elements or members are represented by small letters of alphabets. Clear? Good. Dear students, the symbol epsilon is used to denote an element or member of a set. Clear? And if any element is not the part of the set, so then we have to use this epsilon and then we have to cut this symbol. This shows that this is not the member of this particular set. Always keep in mind that order of elements is meaningless. We can write in any of the order. Clear? Dear students, I think so. The concept of set is clear to all of you. In your daily life, there are so many things and you can specify a set. How you specify a set? Obviously, the things which have any common characteristics, you can make the set. Look at your study table. There is a set of books because English, Urdu, mathematics books are there. Obviously, you can say all the items present in your geometry box is also a set because pen, pencil, eraser, sharpener, all these are present in your geometry box. You can say set of furniture in your room because bed, chair, study table, all these are the set of furniture in your room. Now tell two examples of sets which is present around you. Hurry up, look at your room. Good, you can say a set of finger in your hand because It includes index, middle, ring and pinky. Clear? So always remember, you have to group together any object which have certain characteristics in common. Clear? Good. Dear students, I think the concept of set is clear to all of you. Now, I will tell you how to write these elements or member of a set, because we use some notations. What is the meaning of notation? Means that if we want to write the elements in a set, we separate it by a comma and we place all the elements within a curly brackets. Clear? And this curly bracket we can say set of bracket or braces. Clear? So in the previous example, suppose the set of furniture, you have to place curly brackets and within brackets you have to write bed, then comma, then chair, comma, study table. Getting my point? So notation of set mean you have to use comma and you have to write all elements within a curly brackets. Clear? Good. My younger mathematicians, do you know how we show the set? We use capital letter to show the set. Suppose if we have the set of vowels in the English alphabet, then we have to show it by capital V. And then we have to write all the elements of the set. What are vowels in the English alphabet? A, E, I, O, U. Clear? And we have to write all the elements separated with comma and place all the elements within a curly bracket. Clear? Good. Now comes to the example 2. The set of odd positive integer less than 10. So you can denote it as capital O. First element of odd number is 1, as all of you know. Odd numbers are those numbers which are not divisible by 2. So you have, the first element is 1, then you have to separate it by comma. Next one is 3, comma, then 5, comma, 7, good, comma, then 9, and you have to place all the elements within a curly bracket. Clear? Good. My little champs, now we comes to some more example. Suppose if we want to write set of even numbers, as all of you know that even numbers are those numbers which are not divisible by 2. Clear? So we in the center we have to write 0, then in the right side we have to write 2, 4, 6, 8, then we have to place dots, and on left side we have to write -2, -4, -6 and so on. Clear? And we have to place all the values within a bracket. Do you know what is the meaning of these dots? This means it continues on right side and left side both. Clear? Similarly, if we have to write set of prime numbers, I think so all of you know what are prime numbers. Prime numbers are those numbers who have only 2 factors, the 1 and the number itself. So we have to write prime number. First prime number is, yeah, what is the first prime number? 2, 3, 5, 7. We have to write all these elements within a curly bracket, separated one element to the other by using comma, and then I have to place dots. What is the meaning of these dots? It means it continues. Clear? Similarly, we can write positive multiples of 3 that are less than 10. So obviously the first multiple is 3, the next one is 6 and the last one is 9. You have to place all these multiples within a bracket and separate it by comma. So always remember, whenever you want to write a set, you have to write all elements within a bracket and separate it by comma. Clear? Good. My dear students, now we comes to some more example. A set of even number between 1 and 15. A set means we have to show this set by using capital letter A. And all of you know the first even number is 2. Then we have to separate this even number with the next by using comma. So you have to write all these even number within a curly bracket. Then first you have to write 2, comma, 4, yes, comma, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14. And you separated all even number by using commas. Clear? Now we come to the second example. B. Set of multiple of 5 between 8 and 28. So we have to write all the multiples of 5 between 8 and 28, and which are 10, 15, 20 and 25. We separate it by commas and place within a curly bracket and show this set using capital letter B. Clear? Good. Now my brilliant students, it's your turn. All we are ready for this task? Good. You have to identify which of the following are well-defined set. Number 1, all the colors in rainbow, all the points on a straight line, all the honest member in the family, all the consonants of the English alphabet, all the tall boys of the school, all the hard-working teachers in a school, all the prime number less than 100, and all the letter in the word geometry. Clear? Now look, all the tall boys of the school. Do you say it is well defined? No, because some people may consider a certain pupil tall while other may not. Clear? And if you say all the color in rainbow, is this well defined? Yes, because it is clear. All of you know there are 7 colors in rainbow, and all of you are able to write the unique value of all the members, because all of you know which colors are present in rainbow. Clear? So in this question, which parts are not well defined? Part 3, guess, 5 and 6. Clear? These are not well defined and remaining are the well defined. Dear students, as I already told you that we have to use the symbol epsilon for denoting a member of a set. Suppose if a set is given, and all of you know that we have to write set within a curly bracket and separated all elements using comma. So in a set we have elements 1, 2, 3, and they are saying 3 a member of this set. Then you have to write 3 and you have to use this symbol epsilon, and this shows, yeah, 3 is a member of this set. Clear? And similarly, if any element is not the member of set, you have to use this symbol epsilon and you have to cut off. This shows that that is not the member of a set. Look at this example. In a set they have given B, C and D, and they are saying A is the element of this set. You have to use this symbol epsilon, cut it, and this shows that A is not the member of this set B, C and D. Clear? Good. Dear students, now we come to another example where we have to mention is these elements are member of this set. Clear? So if there is a set of odd numbers between 1 and 10, and capital A is equal to 3, 5, 7 and 9. You can say 3, 5, 7 and 9 are, yes, members of set A. And one more thing which I want to tell you, that if they have asked you how many elements in a set, so you have to show it by small n. This small shows the number, and then you have to place a bracket, and then within a bracket you have to write the set name. Here which set is given to you? Set A is given to you. So you have to write small n bracket capital A is equal to 4. This shows number of elements in set A is equal to 4. There are 4 members in a set A, so you can show it by using small n bracket capital A. Capital A shows the set is equal to 4. Clear? Good. My dear young mathematicians, now it tells you how you have to represent a set. One way to represent a set is a listing or tabular form. This means we can list as your mother lists. Suppose if she wants to buy something else from the market, she make a list. Clear? So we can write a set in a tabular form or listed form. Secondly, descriptive form. Descriptive means we have to express in a statement. Clear? And then next to the set builder notation. Set builder notation is a shorthand used to write sets. Clear? Further, I explain it later on in detail, the set builder notation. Clear? My young champs, now we comes to tabular form of a set. In this form, we have to list all the elements or member of a set, and all the members are separated by commas, and we have to place it in a curly bracket. Clear? So I have to also write some example for you. Suppose A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the listed form of which set first 5 natural numbers. Similarly, if you have to write set of even numbers up to 50, how you have to write in a tabular form? You have to write, first you have to write the name of the set. We have to use B is equal to then even number up to 50. Clear? So you have to write 2, 4, 6, 8, so on up to 50. Clear? Similarly, set of positive odd numbers, you have to write the set name. You can say C is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and you have to then place doors because they are written all positive odd numbers and it has infinite. So you can use the doors. Clear? Tabular form is clear to all of you? Good. My young mathematician, now we comes to another form to write a set, to represent a set is descriptive form. It is stating in words of the elements or members. Clear? How? Suppose if this set A is equal to set of first 5 natural numbers. So this is a descriptive form. Or you can say set of positive even number less or equal to 50. It is also an example of descriptive form. But if I write 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, so on, is this a descriptive form? No, it is a tabular form. And if you want to write in descriptive form, you can write set of positive odd integers. Clear? Good. Now we comes to set builder form. Actually, in set builder form, we use symbols expressing the characteristics of all the members or elements of a set. Set builder can also be used to express sets with an interval or equation stating characteristics of its elements. Clear? I have to take some example for you so that this concept will more clear to all of you. Suppose if we have to write in descriptive form set of first 5 natural number, in listing form we can write 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. But in set builder form we can use the symbol. Here we have to write x such that x belongs to n. N shows natural number, and whereas x is less than or equal to 5. Clear? And this form is called set builder form. Similarly, if we can say set of even number up to 50. So in listing form we have to write 2, 4, 6, 8, so on 50. Clear? But in set builder form we have to write x belongs to E. This shows that x is member of even numbers, and whereas 0 is less than x and x is less than or equal to 50. Getting my point? Good. 0 is less than x mean x is greater than 0. So first even number you have to write is 2, and then they have to write less than or equal to 50. So you can write up to 50. Clear? Good. Now we comes to the third one. They are saying x belongs to O. O stands for odd numbers. This means x is the member of odd numbers and x is greater than 0. Clear? This means first odd number which you have to write is 1. So you have to start from 1 and you have to write all the odd numbers. You can use doors. This shows it. There are infinite number of odd numbers. So you have to write 1, 3, 5, 7 and doors. Clear? Getting my point? Now all the 3 forms are clear to all of you. Listing, well done, descriptive and set builder form. Good. My dears, now it's your turn. I think so all of you are happy to solve this task. Let's see who do it quickly. Clear? So you have to write, these sets are given in listing form. Clear? And you have to write all the following set in set builder form. Set builder form means you have to use the symbols to show these characteristics of the elements. Clear? Well done. My dears, now answer of the previous questions are given to you. Look at these answers and tell me quickly, how many of you solved all these 5 parts rightly? Good. Well done. Okay, no problem. If you have to do it wrongly, no problem at all. Look at the answer and then again try it. Clear? Well done. My young mathematician, there is another task for you. Write all the following in a listing form or tabular form. Clear? So, first is X such that X is a member of W. W stands for whole numbers. Clear? Next, we have 5 parts and you have to read it carefully and then you have to write all these sets in a listing form. And what is another name for listing form? Yeah. The other name for listing form is tabular or roster form. Clear? Do it quickly. Dear students, good mathematician have sharp mind and they do solve every task quickly. I think so you done that the previous task. Now check your answer. Well done. I'm happy mostly students have done it rightly. There is no problem at all if any student do wrong, because actually we learn from our mistakes. We can't say these are our mistakes, these are learning skills, because from our mistake, if we learn from our mistake, then obviously we succeed in our life. Clear? My young champs, here I have to write some sets. So actually all this is for your knowledge, because it is not necessary we just do solve our syllabus sums. We can learn some more things. Clear? So always remember, capital N stands for set of natural numbers, Z stands for set of integers, Z and the sign positive stands for set of positive integers, Q stands for set of rational numbers, and Q plus stands for, yeah, good, set of positive rational numbers, and capital R stands for real numbers, and C stands for complex number. Clear? Good. My dears, now I comes to another form of set, which we call it empty set, and the other name of this is null set. You can define an empty set or null set is such a set which have no single member. Clear? Suppose if I said age is equal to the number of dinosaurs on earth. As well as you know, now there is no a single dinosaur on earth, so it has no member. So we have to show it by empty bracket, empty curly bracket, or we use this symbol phi. Clear? Or you can say polar bears living in Sahara desert. How is it possible that in Sahara desert polar bear lived? So what is its answer? How many members are there in this set? Nothing, no. So you can use the empty curly brackets or phi. Clear? And always remember, some students, what they do, they have to place this phi within a curly bracket. No. If you place phi within a curly bracket, it shows that there is a one element which name is phi. So always remember, you just use empty brackets or phi. Clear? Well done. My dears, I think so. The concept of null or empty set is clear to all of you. Which symbol you have to use for null set? Good, phi. Or instead of using this symbol, what you use for empty set? Yes, empty curly brackets. You have two options. Either you have to use phi or you have to use the empty curly brackets to show null set. Now, I have designed a task for you. You have to identify which of the following are null set or a set which have one single member. Clear? So you have 5 minutes time to do this task. Quickly do it, please. My dears, now check the answer. How many of you do solve all the parts correctly? Well done, I'm happy. Okay, no problem. If few of you commit one mistake or few mistake, no problem at all. What I say, I always said that you have to learn from your mistakes. Clear? Because it is very easy that null set is such set which have no element. Clear? And a single set is such set which has a one element. Clear? So again you have to recheck and then you learn from your mistake, and inshallah I think so you don't commit the same mistake again. Clear? Good. My dears, now we comes to the last topic of the weekend, that is equal and equivalent sets. As its name shows, equal set. Two sets are equal if they both have the same members. Suppose if set A has member 1, 2, 3, set B has also member 1, 2, 3, we can say A is equal to B. Now we have to take another example. Suppose if C is equal to 1 to 5 and D is equal to 5, 1, 2, we can say C is equal to D, because in the set order does not matter. Clear? All the element must be well defined and distinct, and you can write either of the order. Suppose in D 5 is in the first place, but in part C, set C, 5 is in the last order. It doesn't matter, but we can say it is equal because all two sets have three members and all are well defined and distinct. 1 is present in both of these two sets, 2 is present, 5 is present. This shows that C and D are equal. Order does not matter in a set. Always keep in mind. Clear? Good. As all of you know, equal set mean both sets have the same elements. Clear? But equivalent set mean the number of elements in both sets are equal. Suppose if set A has January, February, March and set B has 1, 2, 3. Now both sets have, how many members? Both sets have 3 members. So we can say both sets are equivalent set. But for they are not equal. Clear? Because for equal, the member must have the same element. But here the number of elements are the equal, but the elements are different. Clear? So we can say these two sets are equivalent. Clear? Now we take another example. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, B is equal to A, B, C. Now number of elements in set A is equal to 3 and the number of elements in set B is equal to 3. So we can say set A and B are equivalent. Clear? Good. My dears, when set can be paired into one-to-one correspondence, we call that these two sets are equivalent sets. And obviously if they have not one-to-one correspondence, we can say they are non-equivalent sets. My dear, now it's your turn. I will design a task for you and you have to identify which are equal set and which are equivalent. Clear? In part A, two sets are given. You have to write first list in a listing form, then tell me is these two sets are equal or equivalent. Clear? You have 5 minutes time. You have to solve this task. Well done, my young mathematicians. I am happy that mostly students do it correctly. Well done. Good. My dears, one more task. Here two sets are given to you. One has elements 2, 3, 5, 7 and the other has 2, 2, 3, 5, 3, 7. Now tell me, is these two sets equal? Yes, they are equal because in one set the 2 is the element of that set. Yes, and in the other set again 2 is the element of that set. Next 3 is an element of both of these two sets. 5 is the element of both these two sets and 7 is the element of both these two sets. If I have written 2 two times in second set, it doesn't matter because 2 has one value. Clear? And it is well defined, 2 is 2. So both of these two sets are equal. Now we comes to the second example. One first set we have 2, 3, 5, 7 and the second we have 2 and 3. They are not equal. Why? Because in the second step 2 elements are missing. One element is 5 and the second one is 7. Both are missing. Clear? Good. My dears, you must note down that equal sets are always equivalent, but equivalent sets may not be equal. Clear? Now we have to recap. Yeah, tell me what we have learned. We have to learn to identify sets, different form for writing a set, identifying the number of elements in a set, and identify the empty set and equal set. Clear? Now your task for the whole week is that you have to solve exercise 3A from question number 1 to 13. Don't worry about it. Few sums you have to do on your book and few you have to do on your loose sheets. Stay home, save yourself, keep smiling. Allah Hafiz.